our Jamaican sisters, and shout out to Jamaica. She's going to just really give the real about America and how it is in the area of working. Let's go ahead and roll that.
You see, this message is for everybody at Jamaica who have killed themselves for coming foreign. Foreign nice, you know, me not lie. Foreign nice. There's a lot of opportunities here, but one thing people not telling about foreign. And when time people do telling about foreign and the things say them bad mind and they don't want to come here and the whole shebang. So let me tell you about foreign. There are opportunities in America. Me not lie about that because things where we can attain in America in a small period of time probably will take somebody a lifetime in Jamaica to reach those same achievements, right? But with America, you have to understand that this is a plantation. The society was built off of the same formula that they use to maintain the plantations. So when you come in at the workforce in America and they tell you about the American dream and you did try to catch the American dream, which is the house with the white picket fence, the husband, the 2.5 kids, the good education and the big job, and all of these big cars and everything where you have to maintain. The catch is you're going to work till you're dead, till you're literally dead, turn over, resurrect, your soul come back in our new body and work again to pay off the American dream. Okay? So me I tell you now, said the American dream is a fraud. You can come get it if you want, but you are going to work till you're dead. You have people who in their 50s, 60s right now are work double shift, 16 hours a day, them are work. And then can sit down, then can go to the door, go sit down and chill and laugh with them brethren like how you do a Jamaica on the job. Then can show up later morning time, then can go, then can have bad customer service, then can drink one beer on them break. Then can do none of that. Them have to go and work and you literally walk. Some people only get one 30-minute break in an 8 hour. When you're supposed to get 2:15 and a 30. And when your 8 hour done, your boss come and tell us, say, yo, you have to stay, you're mandated to work another 8-hour shift. And because you have to pay for all of this American dream where you got trust from the bank, and you have all of these loans and debt, you have to stay there to work that other 8 hour. Right? So, run come foreign if you don't want, but me are telling you, say, be prepared for the truth. And the truth is, you're not going to work till you're dead. And if you're not work till you're dead, you're not going almost dead. So here what you do. When you come foreign, have a 10-year plan. You work hard. You get every money where you can get. You send your money back a yard. Me don't want to hear about how Jamaica violent. Me don't want to hear about that you buy a piece of land and you build one house. And you put on one car down there and you cut.
You know what that sister said?
This is the book of Haggai, chapter 1, verse 6. A matter of fact, verse 5. Now therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. Shalom, 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 shalom. Your brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp here in Trinidad with another lesson, another video through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash. First and foremost, Kal Halayam, La Alahayanawa Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakaha Kodash. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching the truth through the four corners of the earth. Risking their lives and the freedoms to do so no more than ever. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites who may look like the other nations, but Israel should therefore fatherly lineage, and Shalom unto the very few but faithful Aquatium, which is the sisters. I haven't have a title for this video yet. Alright. Maybe during the course of the video, Yahweh Hashem Yashai could put the spirit on me to see something, you know, that will inspire me to give the video a title. But as I see in the video there, you know, the beginning of this video here, the video that I played, you know, the clip that I had played, all right, of a sister, you know, a Jake, given the experiences, her experiences, and you could see is her, she's shedding light directly but indirectly, you know, concerning her personal experience with Babylon the Great America, you know, and the illusion that they give you of the American dream, the so-called American dream. Alright? And everything that she's saying is truth. Everything that she's saying is truth. Alright? Because there are a lot of us within the Caribbean, you know, not just only Jamaica, not also only Jamaicans, but, you know, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Guyana, St. Kitts and Nevis, you know, Haiti, Dominican Republic, you know, and the list goes on, where our people will seek to go to America for a better life, when actually is a facade. All right, because people that don't understand this here, you know, America is not a country, so to say, or a republic. America is more so a corporation. All right? America is a corporation. And at the head or the helm of this corporation is your banking elite. All right? These are the ones, you know, that are the head of the corporation, and the people, the so-called citizens, are, you know, the workforce that make up, you know, that make up this corporation. All right? And this corporation of America, it is a literal slave plantation. Because what you Negroes had to understand is this: the so-called the Civil War that took place, all right, after America had gotten their independence from Britain. Yeah, that Civil War, the facade that us Negroes had got, the lie that was told to us, the brainwashing lies that was told to us concerning that war was that the war was fought to free the slave and emancipate the slaves and what have you. But the thing is, let's go to that word emancipation. Bear with me. Alright, emancipation meaning. Alright, emancipation. It says here, let me see. It says here the fact or process of being set free from legal, social, or political restrictions, liberations. Nope. Not really this here. Let me see here. Although it has some Let me see what the synonyms have here. All right, let's go. Let's go to etymology online because Google ain't giving you the true meaning of emancipation. Etymology online. We see something here. Bear with me. All right, so good. Let me see if we can get it here. Let me see if we can get it here. I ain't getting it here proper. Because the real meaning for emancipation is transfer of ownership. Alright, is setting free from French emancipation, pertaining to one who liberates from bondage. I ain't getting it here neither, the proper meaning and etymology, but the real meaning of emancipation, alright, is transfer of ownership. Alright? The real meaning of emancipation is transfer of ownership, and the transfer of the ownership was where slavery was no longer going to be controlled privately by the slave owners, but more so it is going to be governmentally institutionalized, all right, by the government, where the transfer of ownership, it moved from the slave owners, the slave owners to the government, all right, and not really the government, so to say, but the elites, all right, the elites. And you all fly to America and these other countries, but mainly America, all right, seeking to get a better way of life. And the thing about it is, you're putting yourself into so much stress and debt. No, not 14 and 2. You're putting yourself in so much, right, in so much debt and what have you, all right, just to have a so-called better life, all right. But the thing is, when you go across there, a lot of our people, the majority, 95% of our people, all right, when they go across there, they put themselves in all unscrupulous manner of subjection to the system, all right, just to try to achieve that better way of life. And the majority, all right, always come out on the bitter end. Because you see, the thing about it is, our people, 2/3 of our people, they have a mentality of continually being a slave. All right, of continually being a slave. All right, because why? They trust in the system, which we're going to get in a minute. But this is our people here. All right, this is Jeremiah 2:14. It reads, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?" All right, why is he spoiled? All right, because when you look at it, the majority of the workforce in Babylon the Great, America, is mainly us. All right, is mainly us. And we are the ones that have a lot of the low-end jobs. All right? A lot of the low-end jobs, when these Edomites, the ones that is in power, all right, they are the ones, you know, they are the ones that hold in all the high positions. And a lot of them, they're not even qualified for those positions. But you see, the thing about it is, we're in a system that is controlled by the wicked. And our people don't seem to see that. All right? Because why? Now let's go to it. Which is Isaiah 30 and 1. Here, Isaiah 30 and 1, it reads, Woe to the rebellious children, say the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Yeah, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And Egypt, which is a Greek word, Egyptus, it is synonymized with what? Let's see. Let's go to Exodus 20 and 2. Exodus 20 and 2, it reads, I am the Lord thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. And this is what our people trust in. Bondage. All right? They trust in slavery. All right? They trust in slavery. They trust in the system. Because the system is designed to keep you a perpetual slave. All right? Here it is, you know, you're leaving your so-called respective country. All right? You're leaving your so-called respective country to go to a foreign land to say you're looking to make it. All right? And the thing about it is, you're putting yourself in more stress. Because when you go there now, all right, you have to look for an apartment. All right? You have to look for an apartment because you're not a citizen. All right? A matter of fact, yeah, you had to look for an apartment. You had to pay bills, whatnot, so forth. And the most important thing out of all them things, you have to hope and pray that in order for you to live comfortably and to go and come, you know, in order to leave and come back, you know, because you remember you having a job and what have you. And the only way for you to do that is if you have your green card. And there are a lot of people, there are a lot of our people that is over there that leave the Caribbean and what have you, right? And they're in this situation where they're living in Babylon, all right, for so much of years, and they don't even have a green card, and they can't get to come back to their respective country because they do not have the green card, because they know if they come back, they cannot re-enter, because remember, you already overstayed your time by years. All right, by years you already overstayed your time. You live in illegal in the people's country. You hear what the sister say? You had to work till you're dead. You had to work till you're dead. All right? A lot of our people take out exuberant loans and what have you, so forth. Yeah? Just to live that American dream. All right? And the loans, the interest rate, the interest rate is be at exuberant prices, especially if it's a Jake. Because to this day, our people still go through oh gosh, I forget the name for it, but where, you know, us so-called Negroes, Hispanics, you know, when we go across there, and we might have a green card and whatnot, so forth, you know, so we would be eligible for certain things, you know, like social security and all these things, all right, and you know, you go and take your loan, but the interest rate is much higher, all right, than a Edomite, so to say. If a Edomite, you and a Edomite go for a loan, the two of you all might be eligible for the loan. You know, you all could get the loan granted to you all. But best believe the Edomite is going to have a much lower interest rate to pay compared to you Negroes. All right? You all have to understand this. You can't escape the curses. All right? You cannot escape the curses. Don't think because you're going to America, I think it's 63. Let me see here. Yeah, don't think, 64 actually. Don't think because you're going to America, all right? Because Haiti might be hard, or Jamaica might be hard, Trinidad might be hard, Grenada, St. Vincent might be hard, and what have you. And you're going to America, everything is going to be all red and rosy. All right? This is Deuteronomy 28, and I will start at verse 64, where it reads, "And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. And among these nations," could I start from 65, but I nothing. 65 was actually the point, but I nothing. And it reads, "And among these nations shalt thou find no ease." Yeah, and among these nations shalt thou find no ease. You're not going to find no ease in America, because America wasn't designed for you to benefit off of it. All right? America was designed for the elite to rob you all. Yeah? America is a corporation, and the biggest part of the robbery in robbing you so-called Negroes, all right, Hispanics and Native American Indians, is by the way of the monetary system, the Federal Reserve. Yeah? You're not going to find no ease. So and among these nations, there is how cold Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is. Shall thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. You're going to work and work and work and work and work and work until your judgment dead. Plain and simple. Yeah? But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing of eyes and sorrow of mind. Yeah? Because you leave here, you leave wherever you was, to go to America, all right, to say you're looking to accumulate a better life. And there's more pain and sorrow than ever. All right? More pain and sorrow than ever. That American dream is just an illusion. An illusion for you to be captivated and soon enough to be decapitated by the elites. All right? Verse 66, "And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life." You're not going to have no assurance of thy life, that thy life will be bountiful. All right? Because it's bills upon bills upon bills upon bills you have to pay. Right? I'll come back to this Deuteronomy, as I say, bills. That's why when you go to Baruch, I think it's 3 and 8, you know. Yeah, Baruch 3 and 8, where it reads, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity." Yeah? We are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, yeah, bills upon bills. Yeah, we are yet this day in our captivity, and where thou hast scattered us, mainly Babylon the Great, mainly Babylon the Great, which is America, for a reproach and a curse and a curse and a curse. You run into America to try to alleviate the problems that you're having in your so-called in your country, that in your country of birth. Ain't going to alleviate nothing. Right? Because why? You're going to be subjected to payments, and according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our power. All right, he's going to be in that position. That's why when you go back to the Deuteronomy 28, I think is 40. I think it's 40. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me see. Let me see. Just bear with me. Just now. Just bear with me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh Lord, where is it? Bear with me. Let me see if I could find it. It's actually 43. So it says, all right? Yeah, it's actually 43. So lucky about that. So, all right? So there's where it is here. It says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high. All right? And Esau is truly highly above us right now. All right? Because Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai set it to be so. All right? They are in rulership. All right? So he says, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. Yeah, thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Yeah? We are the ones that has to go and borrow to them. Borrow from them. All right? Through their banking system and what have you. Because they are above us right now. We are in a low state. All right? That's why the scripture say, I'm typing that one. Bear with me. Let me see something here. How it goes, boy. The borrower here, the BOW. Oh, it is good at that, boy. I must see. It is servant to the serve to the LENDERK. How we see. Proverbs 22. All right, Proverbs 22 and 7. Let me go to that. Proverbs 22 and 7. All right, let me get that. Proverbs 22 and 7, where it reads, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is, yeah, the rich ruleth over the poor. What the scripture say? What the scripture in Deuteronomy say? Deuteronomy 28 and 40 and 44. Yeah. What the scripture say? And he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. So when I go back to the Proverbs 22 is 22 and 7. Yeah. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. All right, and the borrower is servant to the lender. All right, And the thing about it is, it's going to get even much more hard. All right? It is going to get even much more hard. All right? Because we are coming into a world economical downturn. All right? So he's going to see things like this here taking place. Ecclesiastes 12, and I think it's 3. All right? Ecclesiastes 12 and 3, where it reads, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Yeah, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." So this is the situation here. All right, because now, more than ever, all right, especially after that that C-19, all right, that C-19 situation that was taking place throughout the world, all right, it played a heavy impact upon the economy of Babylon the Great, you know. And now, more than ever, you know, it come into a situation of high unemployment. The unemployment rate is skyrocketing, you know, it's out the roof. So now you as a Jake, you know, who gone across there to seek, you know, a better life and what have you. All right, it becomes even more harder now. Yeah, it becomes even more harder for you to survive and weather the storm. Because right now, the situation in Babylon the Great is under stormy waters. It's nothing good. All right, the economy is in tatters. Right, the economy is in tatters, where they are in over 70-something trillion and counting, trillion, not billion, trillion, in debt and counting. And who is the ones to pay off that debt? All right, who is the ones to pay off that debt? You, the slave, through your taxes and what have you. And if you don't pay the taxes, if you don't pay your taxes, you have the IRS to hung down on your back. See how the system designed? You have the IRS to come down on your back. Because by all means, you have to contribute. You have to contribute to that debt that your politicians willfully put you in for you to pay it back. All right? You are a slave. To this day, we are still slaves. Hence the reason of what? To prove it, you have what? Birth paper, Social Security. Down here, we call it BIR. Your BIR number. All right? Your ID card, your driver's license. But the most important thing out of all those things, you know, to identify the slave is what? Your birth certificate. All right? Your birth certificate, because the elites needs to keep count of how many slaves that they have. All right? Your birth certificate and a death certificate. All right? And the ultimate enslavement is going to come by the way of this. Because again, remember, you all trust in Egypt so much. You all trust in the system so much. You all trust in this American dream so much. That when the system comes to a crashing end, and the only reset, so lucky about that, right? So the only, and as I say, the only solution, all right, to reset the whole system is this year, which we all know, Revelation 13 and 16, right? And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. This is the reset here to the whole shenanigan. Yeah? To the whole shenanigan. In order for you all to still have, in order for you dumb Negroes to say still having a hope in the American dream. Huh? This is the only this here is for all you all who trust in the system, man. This is for all of you all who trust in the system. Yeah? For all of you all who trust in the system. Because these people, alright, they design a system to keep you in bondage. Alright? Here it is the system designed to keep you in bondage. But you trusting in the system, you trusting in the same system to keep you in bondage for you to get out of bondage. See how stupid our people is? See how stupid our people is? A system that was designed for you to be in bondage, you trusted in it to get you out of bondage. Yeah? You all don't understand is to repent and come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's the only way, you know, and wait on the coming of with patience on the coming of the Son of the Most High, you know, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the Most High, Yahweh, which is Yahweh Shai. You know, for us to be delivered out of here. Alright? Because they have no intentions of letting us go. Alright? This year, this Revelation 13 and 16 is the ultimate sanction of perpetual slavery. And a lot in you all is you know, leading towards it. Yeah? That's why the scripture say, oh Lord, I think it's Jeremiah 50. Things too. Jeremiah 50. Let me see. Jeremiah 50 and 7, I think, you know. No, not 50, no. Let me see 51. Yeah, Jeremiah 51 and 7, where it reads, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth, drunken. Right? Through her wine, through her philosophies, through her illusions. Alright? Her sorcery. Alright? Through her media and what have you. Alright? This false glamorization of America being this place, alright, to achieve great wealth, great success, and all these things, yeah? That made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk enough for wine, therefore the nations are mad. Alright? Because why? They all seeing the lies, the stench of Babylon the Great. They all seeing that Babylon the Great ain't no better roses. Yeah? Babylon has suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Yeah? Forsake her. Forsake America. Yeah? She cannot be healed. No amount of stimulus checks and bank bailings and all these things. Alright? And excess borrowing of money excess borrowing of money from the Federal Reserve and whatnot to try and cover the holes is going to help America. A matter of fact, those stimulus checks is money that borrowed from the Federal Reserve that has to be paid back at exuberant interest rates. And is a depth that they continually going into every single day that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai makes upon the face of the earth. Is a depth that is just going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and they will never be able to climb out of it. And the elites want it so, because the elites have a plan pursuant to Revelation 13 and 16. Yeah? Forsake her. Let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up, and is lifted up even to the skies. Yeah? Babylon the Great is about to fall, and nothing will be able to alleviate its falling. And you all who trust in Egypt, yeah, all of you all who trust in Egypt are going back now to the Isaiah. Are going back to the Isaiah 30 and 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. All of you all who trust in Pharaoh, which is the leaders that be within Egypt, within Babylon, within America. Yeah? Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah? You all can't run away and get away from what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has ordained for us to go through as a nation of people. You can't get away. So I will leave it with that. I hope you was edified through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? Kal Halayam, La Alahaya Nawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakaha Kodash, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles and elders, a great milestone that rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations unto the brothers who preaching and teaching this truth through the four corners of the earth, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so now more than ever for this truth. Shalom unto the speckled bird Israelites who may look like the other nations, but are Israel through their forefatherly lineage, and shalom unto the very few but faithful Akwatium, which is the sisters. The brother Kahan from the GMS Prophetic Vibration Camp, signing out, saying shalom, shalom, shalom.